guy building a fucking house over there, but we'll do the song
So
anyway.
we're in the backyard of Sherman Oaks.
Me and Camila here, we wrote this song, if you could consider it a song. I think it's a song about squirrels. Camila used to live here, and we would sit outside and look at the squirrels, have a couple cups of coffee, maybe a little wacky tobacco. And we wrote this song about squirrels. So we're gonna get into it. It was wild. Even when the skies are turning gray, the squirrels, they still put on their little display. They run around in every which way, 'cause the squirrel rarely has a bad day. And I used to look at the squirrels, you know, when I was a little bit high or whatever. And I used to have little fantasies about them, not sexual fantasies. Although, you know, squirrels are sexy. But I used to think, like, what if they were like little football players, you know? They wore little tops of acorns as their helmets, like 1940s football helmets, little leather ones, you know what I mean? And they use the rest of the acorn as the ball. And they have a little game in the yard, you know what I mean? Little squirrel football game. It's wild, man. Even when the skies are turning gray, the squirrels, they still put on their little display. They run around in every which way, 'cause a squirrel rarely has a bad day. But what if instead of football helmets, they were like Viking helmets? Like little squirrel Vikings, you know what I'm saying? And like when there was a puddle, they'd fashion a boat out of fucking tree bark, you know what I mean? Fashion a boat together, have like a little leaf as an oar. There's a bunch of them, like heave, ho, row, row, whatever Vikings say. Little squirrel Vikings, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'd be wild. Even when the skies are turning gray, the squirrels, they still put on their little display. They run around in every which way, 'cause a squirrel rarely has a bad day. But forget the Viking idea, right? What if a squirrel came up right now, and like climbed up this microphone like it was a tree, and he got to the top, he started to speak like a human, like a comedian, like a 1980s like Jerry Seinfeld type of comedian, like Jerry Squirrelfeld, just right here. You're like, what's the deal with my tail? It's so fluffy and adorable. You know what I'm saying? That'd be fucked up. It'd be wild. Even when the skies are turning gray, the squirrels, they still put on their little display. They run around in every which way, 'cause a squirrel rarely has a bad day.
That was ridiculous.
It's wild, man.
It's ridiculous.